Hello Year 9. For today's lesson, the second of the week, we are going to keep talking about foods and drinks, and we're going to make sure that we understand properly what was done last lesson. So we're going to be looking at making sure that we know when to use some or the in basic sentences about foods and drinks. Then we're going to be looking in more details at full texts by looking at a reading task, and then you're going to finish by looking at spelling and accuracy of spelling of basic vocabulary for foods and drinks. For this lesson, you will need a pen or a pencil, a paper or book, or your laptop if you're working on a laptop or a tablet. And you will need the internet because you will need to go and complete a task on WordWall. Okay, so to start with, as usual, you need to écrivez la date and then copier le titre, On Mange. And then both of them you need to souligner avec une règle. Okay, so your starter task for this lesson, you have got the 3 boxes in front of you. You will need to pause the video. You will need to have 5 minutes on your timer to complete one or more of the tasks in front of you for the starter. So pause the video, do the task, and then go on to the next part of the video. Okay, Year 9, your next task is a reading, writing and thinking task. So you might want to open your revision card, which is at the bottom of your class charts instructions for today's lesson, because it will contain obviously vocabulary that you might want to be using in those translations. So your task, if you look at green and amber, they are nearly the same. You need to be translating 6 sentences. 3 of them need to go from French to English, and the other 3 need to go from English to French. Pick one of the 2 translations, and I would like you to all have a go at the question from the red box. Okay? Why would je mange un croissant or je mange un sandwich be acceptable? So if you're thinking about what we said in the previous lesson, we said that you need to put the word the or the word some in front of the foods or drinks in certain situations. But if you look at the red box, it doesn't have the word the or it doesn't have the word some. It's got another word. Now, can you make a guess as to why those 2 sentences that you've got as examples are actually correct? What situation would allow your food or drink to be accurate with the word un or une in front of it? So you will need to pause the video. You will have 10 minutes to complete one of the translations plus the red box. Have a guess. Okay? 10 minutes and come back onto the video for the next task. Right, Year 9, your next task is a reading task. So you can see that you have got 5 texts in light yellow boxes, and you have got 3 tasks, green, amber, and red. Make sure that you put the color of the tasks that you're doing, please, in front of the actual answers. It makes our life a lot easier when we are marking. So can you have a look? You have got 10 tasks. All the green task questions start with the word who. So I only need you to be writing either Idriss or Ursule or Benny or Salome or Lucie. Those are the only possible answers, okay, for the green task. Once you've done the green task, look at the amber one. It asks you to choose one of the 5 light yellow texts and translate it back into English. And the final text, the red one, I need you to be looking at any of the 5 texts, and I want you to write your own text about foods and drinks. Look at what you've got in front of you, and then you can make things up. I don't really care if you are telling me the truth about what you like eating or what you don't like eating or what you like drinking or what you prefer. I'm not bothered. What I'm bothered about is the accuracy of your spelling and the fact that it will make sense. You are writing your text in French. So be sure to check the revision card for spelling of words. You will need to pause the video and you will have 10 minutes to complete the tasks. Right, your 9 final task for today. You will need to be completing an anagram game, which is on WordWall. So how to get there is you go into the instructions for today's lesson, and at the bottom of the instructions in the links, you should have the link for WordWall. So you need to click on it, put your name. If you do not put your real name, it makes it difficult for me if you don't upload your score. So I might have to put you as incomplete remote learning because I could not find your WordWall results. So you need to make sure that you are giving me your correct name. Play the game on the WordWall, and then you will need to upload your score and time, which is given to you at the end of the game. Okay, so don't give me the very first slide of the anagrams. I'm not bothered about that. I want your score and time at the end of the anagram game. Right, year 9, this is the end of our lesson today, but what do you need to upload onto class charts before you close the lesson? So I need your starter task or tasks. So remember, all of them need to be answered in English except the red task, which you will need to have some answers in French. I need your translation and your answer to the red question. And I need your reading task answers, as well as your score and time for your anagram game from WordWall. Thank you.